This is Officer Van Hatten with the Cambridge Police Department. I'm here to talk to you today about the reserve program that we have here at the department. Our reserve program is made up of individuals who are volunteering their time to come and support the police department in many of its duties. Basically, in a nutshell, what the requirements are for a reserve officer. This is a non-sworn position. So it's not a licensed police officer position. It's not an armed position, but they do wear a uniform like we do. They wear a gray shirt, or there's more of a casual dress as well. And what they do is they put about 10 hours a month in for basic patrol duties, where they're supporting law enforcement officers with minor calls for service, support on some of the regular calls that we take. And they also are responsible for traffic control on some of the big events that the city has. I myself have been a police officer here, licensed police officer, for a little over 2 years. Before that, I had been a reserve officer here for a little over 5 years. And I really credit me getting this job to my time as a reserve here. I'm here with one of our reserve sergeants, Tanner Hagen, and Tanner's been a reserve here for about 3 years.
Yep, about 3 years.
And he's kind of climbing through the ranks, and he's a sergeant now, and has finished school for law enforcement.
Yep, that's correct.
What would you say some of the benefits have been for you being a part of the program?
Yeah, there's a couple of different benefits, Jeremy, that I'd like to touch on. First, one of the most important benefits to me is I'm actually from Cambridge. I grew up in Cambridge. I spent many years of my life growing up in Cambridge. So in that aspect, it's nice for me to be able to give back. Aside from that, kind of another very important benefit is the fact that I'm going to be a police officer as a career goal. And being a reserve not only helps me give back to the community, but it also allows me to get the experiences on the road that sometimes can't even be taught through school. But a lot of the experiences that I get as a reserve officer significantly helped me through my education. And another strong benefit in that aspect is that I also get to network with officers through every rotation on every shift. I've worked with every single officer in this department, and absolutely outstanding staff that we have here. I've built relationships with every single one of them, and with that networking allows you to build those references, build those different styles of approach to certain calls, and all around it's a lot of fun.
And we put our reserves through trainings, yearly trainings such as use of force, CPR, taser, but again, it is an unarmed position as far as a firearm goes, because it is still a civilian position. It is a great way to kind of get your feet wet and get as much experience as you can if it's something that you're interested in.